I have watched Mike Mitchell before. That's a crazy operation right there. That's a crazy operation. Yeah, them boys are crazy right there, man. They got some, yeah, crazy operation going there. I guess Casey, I don't know. Probably can't hear me, but yeah, kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna have all the soybeans. We're gonna make all the money. I guess we're probably gonna buy that dairy down south with all this money, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, not to mention the money from all the wheat that we have sitting in our grain bins right now.
Yeah, I gotta look, see when do we sell that?
I think it's January on the wheat. I could be wrong. I feel like it's January.
December.
I was way off. Wait. I wasn't that far off.
Probably sell the wheat, then harvest. That way we have room.
True, yeah. Yes, One Lonely Farmer does like the swear quite a bit. I think he's gotten better about that lately, though. I think, anyway. I don't know. I did like his video the other day where he was at Messick's and he was looking at that white 2110 tractor. Somebody had restored. It was pretty cool. Nice looking tractor. Oh, that's close enough for government work right there. This isn't exactly the easiest heater to, you know, get up close to telephone poles with and stuff. I could do better, but, you know, it's fine. That little bit of a skip is not going to hurt anything. Fuelberry, don't yell at me. It's fine. All right. He did get a New Holland DR 8090. I'd be interested to see his whole like grain setup and stuff. Is just like, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see it all work. Hopefully he makes a lot of like harvest videos. What's crazy for him is it's 100 miles. I think it's 100 miles. Yeah, 100 miles one way to get rid of the corn that he's growing. So he's hiring trucks to run from his farm to sell the corn. Because he won't be able to store all the corn that he has. He has like 500 acres of corn. He only has one little grain bin. So basically going to run it all home and run it all through the dryer, it sounds like, at least a little bit. And then throw it in the bin and have, you know, auger set up to haul out right away too. So that should be very... it should be very interesting to watch. Hopefully we get content, so. Carrots and cucumbers have never been in Farm Sim. We're actually getting carrots whenever that DLC is coming out. I don't actually know. No, we've never had carrots or cucumbers in this game. Unless you're on a modded map, then carrots have been a thing on modded maps. I've never seen a map with cucumbers, but definitely with carrots. I've been playing Farm Sim since 13 came out on Xbox. Whenever that was, many moons ago at this point. So yeah. Don't know when it was. Harvested it. Yep, that's when you harvest wheat. Cammy, what's going on? 2012. So long ago. So long ago. Yeah, that's when I first started playing Farm Sim. I heard about Farm Sim. My nephew actually told me about Farm Sim. That's how I found out about it initially. And then I had Farm Sim 11, and I only had like this little crummy laptop that would barely run it, so I only played it a little bit. You must be thinking about a different game. Yeah. Must be thinking about a different game. I don't think any of those early farm sims had carrots or cucumbers. They didn't even have, like, you know, soybeans. So I doubt there was any cucumbers and carrots. There was no root crops in those farm sims. I think 13 was the first one with root crops. Potatoes and sugar beets, I believe. So yeah, I don't think there was any root crops back then, but I've been wrong once, so you never know. You never know. Oh yeah. Amy, how's it going, by the way? Welcome in. I didn't realize until last night Polar Bear told me that you guys are in the Southwest as well. In Rust. Everybody's in the Southwest in Rust. It's so funny. But that's where all the good stuff is, so it makes sense, you know?
Hey, it was just right by where I spawned. I found a river, and I was like, you know what? This looks like a good spot right here.
You've never seen carrots in Farm Sim. So we've done modded maps that do have carrots. We have played those maps before. They're... What map had carrots on it? Stevie maps, I have carrots, right? Yeah. Carrots and onions. Stevie maps. Yeah. If your first game was John Deere, that's not technically Farming Simulator. It's not the same brand, you know, but... Yeah, exactly, Kimmy. Yeah, I agree. Modded maps only for the carrots. But never cucumbers. I've never seen cucumbers. Unless it's in a greenhouse. I've never seen like a field of cucumbers. I mean, kind of in real life. Well, kind of. Around Louisville, Kentucky, there's a lot of cucumbers grown there. I think Dad was saying, that had to have been Louisville. One time he was down there for the lawn and garden show, and like outside of his hotel there was like cucumber trucks delivering cucumbers to like a place, like a pickle plant or something. I forget what it was. It was a whole thing. Turn. Don't hit the pole. Let's go. He got most of it. I'm happy with that. That wasn't a bad chat. There's a lot of pivot points with this here cedar, you see. It pulls like a trailer, but like with a wagon all at the same time. It's a whole monstrosity. Oh, my OBS disconnected again. What the heck is going on? Why does it keep doing that? And we're still not back. You can hear me, right, Storms?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We're not dropping packets. Okay, we're back now. What the heck? Chat, I don't know why it keeps disconnecting, but it sure do. It sure do keep disconnecting, and I don't know why. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I'm not losing the internet. I'm not like losing the game. I'm not losing TeamSpeak. Storms and I were talking the whole time. Like, blame the aliens. That seems legit. Blame Dan. Yeah, that's also a valid option.
Here, I thought it was the garden gnome.
The garden. No. I just changed my mind how I wanted to go around this field, chat. Don't mind me. I don't want to try to go up that hill by the homestead. That direction. Don't want to do that. Okay. A random Question. Blame Spectrum. Yeah, Spectrum sucks. I don't even have Spectrum internet. Spectrum sucks. Yeah, You betcha. I don't know. Blame Carson. Blame Tony. Sure. Maybe Tony's outside jiggling the fiber line or something. I don't know. So chat, this morning I wake up. It was barely morning, but I wake up to a text message on my phone from 8:24 this morning from a 912 area code. Which, if you know anything about St. Louis, 912 is not our area code. It's out in the Carolinas, I believe. I Googled it this morning. I was half asleep when I Googled, but I still Googled. And it says, sorry, I can't talk right now. What? What? Okay. I have a timer on my Twitch saying when I'm next live again. Oh, wow. Is there a D11 in my backyard? No. I don't think Tony's back there. But I was just like, I don't know who you are and why you can't talk, but rude, I want to talk. I should call him.
Woke me up.
It didn't wake me up. My text alert doesn't wake me up, which is good. I was thinking about calling them tonight and being like, hey, can you talk now? I was a text saying that they couldn't talk. That's all. No call. So you're talking about realistic farming. What's wrong with what I'm doing, huh? This is realistic. You don't pick up your seed drill?
Oh, I do all the time.
I mean, nothing wrong with that, right?
Probably why my back is shot.
You got a call and a text. Oh, really, Dave? Interesting. I kind of want to see if they can talk now. No, you can't hook the tank first. No, it doesn't work like that. I thought Squid Game was a Netflix show, isn't it?
Also,
I don't know anything about it. Never seen it. You guys are with the random questions today, huh? Random. What else is new? But yeah, no, the seed bar's got to go before the cart on this particular seeder. What is the white thing in the back for? To hold the seeds and the fertilizer? It's the tank. To hold the seed and the fert for me? I don't know anything about it. How about that? Don't know anything about Squid Game. Not a clue. Never seen it. You don't play the game, you just got into it. I got you. Yeah, so every seeder's got to have some kind of capacity for seed. Not all of them have fertilizer, but you got to have something, right? So this is just a really, really big one. This is not the biggest seeder. There is a bigger Bordeaux seeder. This is technically a mod. Came out of the mod hub. But there is actually a bigger seeder in the mod hub made by Bordeaux as well. A region lock. That's what VPNs are for, right? Get around that reach and lock. I don't know. I've never used one. All right, this is the hill I didn't want to climb this way. Right here. Although that's a longer hill I gotta go. Oh, God. Storms, I need a tow chain. Tow chain. Where's Tony at? He could pull me around. Get like, get the big butt out here as my tow tractor. Get a second one of these quads. Hello.
Go up on the 1086.
He would. He'd be like, here, guys, I'm here to help. Player ZB 120. Yeah, it's a good one. It is a good one. Besides, what's unrealistic about what we're doing today? I don't understand that. Just throwing that out there. These are real seeders. They're not, fake seeders. This is a real tractor. IRL. Real tractors have GPS. I don't know. Just because we didn't drive a pickup truck to the shop to pick up our new seeders, I guess. I don't know. We don't RP, though, either, so. Except for that thing we're going to do in Rust we talked about. I don't even know if that'll be on stream, by the way. That might just be, like, the boys hanging out. Playing some Rust at night. We should do that on stream, but I don't know that Shane's like never around for stream. Maybe we can convince him to join early on Friday so that... Although I don't know that we could pull that off by Friday. We'll see. Gonna have to prepare for this RP that the idea was floated last night, so... Of course my GPS doesn't line up over here. Why would it? Arms, you leaving skippers over there?
No.
You mean no? Somebody else in the field with you?
Nope. I just haven't gone back and filled it in.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck is going on there?
Because the first pass was right on the edge. I
you.
hit GPS.
Okay. Wow. That's why I like my Alice Chalmer Model B from 1947. But I have one in real life, y'all. Dad and I have just spent the last year of our lives working on it. I mean, we could have got it done a lot faster, and the next tractor that we're going to work on should go a lot faster. Although we're kind of talking about painting it. That's going to take forever. And we're disconnected again on OBS. What the hell is going on today? Do I need to restart OBS, I wonder? This is very annoying, whatever it is. Okay, it popped up, said we were disconnected. It should come back here in a second. Maybe. Like, everything else is working fine. I don't understand why that keeps happening. Chad, if it happens again, I'm going to restart OBS, so we'll be down for a few minutes, okay? Just saying. If it happens again. I do apologize, chat. Wish I knew what the heck was going on with it, why it was doing this. But unfortunately, I don't know why it's doing it. Just one of those days. I think it's a sign. Stop streaming early and go play Rust. Right?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I got big plans tonight. Big plans tonight, chat. If you believe that. I got some swampland in Florida I can sell you too, chat. Or wait, swampland in Missouri. How about that? Actually, my grandpa used to own some swap land in Missouri, so. Oh, come on. Let's go. Chat, y'all can hear me, right? Possibly, maybe. Yes, okay, thank you. I just want to make sure it was working. My big plans tonight include getting scrap and rust and buying a new helicopter. Since my little whoopsie last night, I kind of need one of them. Oh wait,
I think I'm gonna make myself a setup like what Beard has. The RD.
oh yeah.
When I go out on long runs to like sulfur. And
Oh yeah. Hey Zach, how's it going? So big, can't escape them now. Wow. Tony, how are you? Ready for the big road trip tomorrow, Tony? I don't know. Dad was so random the other day. He's like, yeah, we'll come pick you up. We'll go on a road trip. The road trip is to a Casey's gas station, chat. I don't know. It's Dad just being weird, but that's all right. I thought it was funny. Tony, we got some upgraded seaters. No more triples. Although we still have them. You know, Tony, if you join, you can run triples one last time. How about that? Break out the 1086 and get it done. Or something. We bought all these, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hence why we're broke.
That's right. You bet.
Relative to what we're broke.
Yeah, relative speaking. Yeah, we had $4 million almost, so. Yeah. Kind of expensive, but that's okay. I think we're knocking out the acres, all things considered, so it's all good, right?
Yep.
I mean, if you look at the map anyway. We're doing okay. One field, well, technically 3 fields are done. So we're doing it. We're really doing it, Harry. Or something. I thought it was funny. So the other day we seeded the rye at the farm for next year's pumpkin crop. Because we grow pumpkins in like cover crop of rye. And Dad, we always broadcast spread it because we don't have like a seed drill. So Dad spreads it with the little John Deere 111 with a little toe behind broadcast spreader. And then we pull around the rotary hoe, and that kind of mixes some of the rye into the ground, whatever, stirs it up good. And then we always run a roller and kind of pack it back down. Well, Zach did both of those steps for us. He did the rotary hoe and the rolling. And so while he was working on that, Dad and I were, putting other stuff away, the field cultivator and different stuff. And Dad goes, well, if the rye doesn't come up or like it doesn't grow right, we can just blame Tony because he did it all. And I was like, you betcha. I did the seed bed prep, I guess, technically, because I field cultivated the whole garden. After we plowed, I tried to close up the furrow. We're going to notice it next year, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. To have a little bit of a furrow out there. It'll be okay. But it was funny. He's like, yeah, we can just blame Tony. All right. Oh, goodness. But that was the first time that Tony had done any of that stuff. And that's the first time Tony had been there for rye planting at all, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it was fun. It was a good time. But it's good to get that rye done. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think. Now, there was plenty of moisture in the ground to get that rye up. That rye or that ground was kind of wet. It's all good. John, I wouldn't say total loss, and I won't actually know until the 22nd. I think is when we're having our party. Yeah, the 22nd. Because, you know, there's still plants. Like, we haven't had a frost yet. So the plants are very, like vine-wise, like plant-wise, plant health-wise, best pumpkins we've ever had. Okay? We used fungicide for the first time. We've never used it before. Used it this year. Really helped the health of our plants. We kind of have struggled in past years with the health of our plants. And we normally get, I guess it's a fungus that hits like right at the ground and just rots the plant off right at the ground. And you'll get like a little bit of a windstorm and you'll have tumbleweeds rolling across the farm, and it's pumpkin plants. They just rot off at the ground and start rolling away. Well, like I said, we used fungicide this year for the first time, and we did a couple applications, probably more than we should have, but it really seemed to help. So we're definitely using that again next year. The other thing that we did this year is pretty much every time we sprayed for bugs, which if you grow pumpkins, you're going to have bugs. It's just the way it is. They eat the plants, and then later in the season, this time of year, they eat the skin on the pumpkins. So pretty much every time we sprayed this year, we used a different spray. We had multiple different sprays. I mean, we would rotate or repeat them, but like we'd spray one product one time and then a different product, then a different product, then go back to the first product. So you're always kind of throwing something else at the bugs, you know? And, that seemed to help this year too, because there were a couple times the bugs were really bad, but like since you're putting different spray out there every time, it seemed to work fairly well and helped quite a bit with the bugs. But as far as actual like yield, like how many pumpkins are there, I don't know yet, and it'll be interesting to see. I haven't really been out in the pumpkin patch lately because, you know, all you do is disturb the plant and you step on pumpkins, and so I'm just like, stay out of the pumpkin patch until it's time to harvest, you know, if possible. I know there's some big ones along the edges. I think our biggest problem this year was the hail. The pumpkins got hailed on pretty good there, and it really just like stunted their growth and set them back, and they just kind of stood there and didn't really grow for at least a couple weeks. It was kind of weird. And then once they kind of figured out that they could grow again, they took off. But I think our whole first round of pumpkins that actually sat on, I think they all disappeared. I don't know what happened there, but it was weird. Maybe aliens. That's what we're gonna go with. That's the RP. Aliens stole our pumpkins, chat. Yeah, that seems legit. That's what we're going with. So hopefully we'll have a good year. Or hopefully there'll be enough for our pumpkin party. Don't actually know how many people are technically coming to the party or have been invited even. I'm personally kind of staying out of the whole thing this year as far as like anything to do with it. I mean, I'll attend the party, but other than that, I am staying out of it. It's not worth it. Yeah. It's not worth the drama. Just saying. I did ask if I could cook the burgers the other day, and I got shot down, and snooty, rude comments were made in my direction from my sister, so I just said, okay, never mind. Because last year, the burgers were burnt and raw at the same time. And, you know, if you're having guests and you're going to serve them food, you shouldn't burn it / leave it raw at the same time, you know? And especially for somebody that went to culinary school and has a degree in the culinary arts. So, That's all I got to say about that, right? Not hard to barbecue a burger, you know? Just throw that out there. What? How do you? I don't know. You can add. Okay, last year, Tony was down there helping me like set up stuff and whatever. He was down there before everybody else shows up. He's been doing that for years, you know, very helpful. Yeah, we look over and there's like 15-foot tall flames coming out of the barbecue pit. Okay, maybe not 15, like 10 foot. But still, flames, like visible flames coming out of the barbecue pit. And I don't know. I don't know. You can ask Tony though. It was an adventure. It was definitely an adventure. That's for sure. You like your burgers well done in blue. Still cold on the inside, but burnt to a crisp on the outside, right, Yuleberry? Yeah, I'm not sure how you pull that off, but it definitely happened. And it was really awkward. And like nobody, I mean, I don't know. It's just embarrassing if you ask me, you know? Like that's embarrassing on all of us. Even though I wasn't involved in it, it's still embarrassing for me. That's just embarrassing on the family, you know? I don't know. I don't know, Chad. One of these years, I'm going to have to just step in and say, hey, I'll take care of all the food. Like, I'll just make everything. But that's going to cause more drama, too, if I put my foot down and say, nope, I'm doing it, you know? Because I always kind of thought, like, my sister would take over everything after, you know, I say everything. Obviously, people would help, you know, and I would, she asked me to make something, I would make it. But my one brother has kind of stepped up and has done everything, or done a lot of it. And, you know, he's Mr. Cat Hair and the mashed potato guy, so I try to stay away from anything that he makes. Let's put it that way. Oh, yeah. But anyway, we're seeding, chat, putting beans in the ground. All of our fields, I guess. Guys have quite a bit done over on that giant field. That'd be John and Dave are over there. Starms is over here in the 70 field, and I'm here though. I like to call this the pasture field, because this used to be a pasture. Oh yeah. Right, Sean? I would love to hear a joke, Tony. I would. Right, Obels, yeah. See, I've always, when it comes to barbecuing, man, my barbecue never gets turned off low. Like a propane grill, low and slow, baby. Now, granted, you're trying to cook a lot of burgers for a lot of people. That's fine. But, you still don't have to turn it up on high. Like both burners on high or all three burners, whatever it is. You don't have to crank it up and, you know, try to burn everything. So, yeah. It's okay, though. It is what it is. Where does a penguin go when he loses his tail? I have no idea. Oh, to the tailor? I don't know. Right, Casey? It is, yeah. Even if you're just cooking, you know, burgers, you don't have to crank it up to high, you know? Just saying. You don't have to. Retail store. Yep. All right, Tony, with the retail store. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Arms, I thought I had bad jokes. But Tony has entered the chat, you know? Oh, goodness. What?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take his sword away so you can ban him, or?
You know, I'm kind of leaning that way right now.
This is a seeder, and that's a seed/fertilizer tank. And this is a mod. It's in the mod hub. I am seeding right now, not cultivating. We are planting soybeans. That's what we're doing. We're planting beans. So this would be, yeah, it's just a big giant seeder. That's all. That's all it is. You betcha. Tony, what did your mother say about that link? If you want to share, you don't have to say it in the stream, though, of course. If you don't want to. But I'm curious, you know. Definitely curious. But yeah, planting all the beans, y'all. That's what we're doing. All the beans. What is this thing for? Things, chat. All right. Interesting. Oh, these hills. They're, I can't imagine how bad it is over there in that field of storms. Especially on your end rows when you were going, like, up the hill.
It's a bit of a struggle, but I managed.
You tabbed out and played Rust for 10 minutes trying to climb that one hill, probably.
That's the point.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, these are a little real, chat. Just a little. They're not terrible, at least in this field. Although I still don't want to, like, climb. That's going to be fun to, like, turn uphill over there. But at least I could, you know, raise the seeder up and turn it off to get me some more horsepower. I should go repair my tractor, too. It's a little down on the maintenance bar. It's not terrible. A little bit. Maybe after this field we'll fill up or repair a little bit. We'll see. That's still the old tractor. I mean, it's from the 90s, but you know. Scoot, how are you? Welcome in. We definitely decided to upgrade seeders. Just a smidge. It was taking way too long before. It's still going to take us a while, but we might have 4 of us out here running these right now. And I'll tell you right now, if Tony were to join or anybody, would go get another one probably. We might lease the 5th one, but like we'd still get another one, you know? Just saying. So yeah, that's what we would definitely do. A lot more efficiency. Yeah. Yeah, running those triples is fun, but like they don't have any capacity and you know, it's not that big. It's a whole thing. Go skipper and turn downhill. Turn down for what? It's a song, never mind. Was Zach trying to say it was stuck at 0? I don't think so, Dave. He would join TeamSpeak if he was going to join the server. And he is not. Usually he would join TeamSpeak anyway. Unless it is stuck at 0, but I don't think so. Don't know. Probably not. Hope not. I mean, John was able to join after, like, the initial, sink in, so hopefully it's fine. And yes, I know this field needs more landscaping, chat. Eventually, I think this field might become flat. We'll see. The initial plan was to take down a bunch of trees up there and then just flatten from the homestead out across. That was the initial plan. We'll see if it ever happens. You never know. Flat ground would be nice. Wouldn't be going 5 miles an hour up a hill. Kansas flat. I mean, pretty flat, Chuck. Yeah. Welcome in, Chuck. How's it going? See, I've only ever been to, like, northern Kansas, and it is not at all flat up there. I don't know if that's like a southern, central Kansas thing. I don't know, but up in northern Kansas, there's nothing flat about it. I mean, it's not mountains or nothing, but ain't nothing flat about it. In fact, I remember we stopped at a McDonald's because it was the only thing out in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, got some food and stuff. Never been to Kansas at all. Gotcha. I think we went about like a third of the way across the top of the state before we went up into Nebraska. Something like that. But anyway, we had no cell phone service out there in Kansas at all. And I remember stopping at this McDonald's and my, like, I got a voicemail that came through, so I, like, called my buddy, and I remember it being, like, so sketchy of a signal. Like, I could barely understand what he was talking about. He needed a tow dolly to tow a car, is what he needed. And, like, where Dad works, they have them, and I just kept saying, I don't know, go talk to Dad. Like, he'll be fine. Just go talk to him. I can't help you. I'm not in town. Anyway, random stories for you, chat. You're welcome. Right, Fire Shadow? Yeah. Yeah, no, Kansas is not as flat as people make it out to be. I mean, parts of Missouri are really, really flat, but other parts are like, you know, the Ozarks. So, I think we have a difference on an opinion of what is flat, Casey. At least the part of Kansas I went to was not at all flat. But like I said, I haven't been in the whole state or anything, so. I actually felt like Nebraska was flatter than Kansas. Again, the parts we went to. Oh, yeah. Good old, like, Omaha, Lincoln, you know. That's where I was at in Nebraska. John smells like feet.
Chuck 5099 cheered Dex 100. The flattest is Florida, and Kansas isn't even among the 5 flattest. In order of flatness, Florida, Illinois, North Dakota, Louisiana, Minnesota, Delaware, Kansas. So, Kansas is 7th flattest, and Illinois, yes, Illinois, ranks 2nd flattest.
Wow. I would not have guessed it was Illinois. That's interesting. Wow. Chuck, thanks for the bits, by the way, and the Google, the copy pasta. I would not have guessed that Illinois is the 2nd flattest state. I mean, Illinois is pretty darn flat, I guess. I've been across Illinois. Been up to, like, yeah, when you go from, like, here to Chicago, there's, like, no hills. That's true. You just drive. There's nothing. That's true. Wow. Dakota has mountains and hills and such. All right. Are we not dry? No, Tony, we're going to dry more corn. We have to plant corn to be able to harvest it to dry it. Starms edited the dryer forest so it holds more, Tony. And it produces more. Like, it cycles per, like, hour, you know, it'll do more. Yeah. Doesn't have a lot of hills. True. No, we're still gonna drive some corn. That's funny, Fire. But yeah, if you drive from like St. Louis to Chicago, there's like, yeah, it's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. But yeah, Tony, we just need to plant corn. Actually, so let's look at the calendar here while we have a minute. Obviously, we're going to be planting. We're planting right now. Soybeans, right? We're probably going to harvest in December. Next year, we need to plant like a field of oats. But we could totally plant corn. Yeah, totally plant corn then. I'd be cool with that. I like messing with the, well, I got frustrated with the dryer, but it's fun to mess with. Hi. Try it later. Golly, chat. Tony, we took them out because we're gonna have those other ones, and it's technically a different mod. So that's why. First time just gave me some like jerky. I didn't know he was home. God, he scared me. Okay, so first time works a lot closer to home now than he used to. And, he'll just like come home at lunch. I guess he's on his lunch break right now. And he'll just like come home randomly. And, boy, he just scared me. I didn't know who was here. I thought we were being invaded, chat. Yeah, so it's a different mod, Tony. Same dryer, just Storm's tweaked with the numbers. So we'll get it back on here eventually. And then the plan would be when we're harvesting to unload trucks straight into the dryer. And then we'll have to have somebody probably run like the homestead. And they'll be the, take the corn out of the dryer and put it into a bin. We can't, like, set it all up automated. That doesn't work. Or, like, running an auger right from the dryer to a bin, unfortunately, doesn't work. So, we tried. Starms and I tried last week for, like, an hour. Couldn't get it to work. You guys playing chicken over there? What are you guys doing? All right. What country has the least elevation difference? It's gotta be a small country, right? I have no idea, Bills. Not a clue.
I'm gonna go with
Which one?
Egypt.
Egypt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you guys were racing. I got you. Good. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a, you know. Wait, the Vatican's a country? I didn't know the Vatican was a country.
I haven't really either.
I didn't. Yeah, that's got to be just like tiny then, right? Atlantis. All right, Chuck. The Vatican is legally its own country. You know, I heard there's a great joke about the Vatican. It's not like inappropriate or anything. It's just a very long joke that I'm not going to tell, but it's really funny. It was a really funny joke. It's very drawn out. Do they have an Olympic federation? They have 500 people. They probably have a, what's it called? Bobsled team, Chuck. Like the Jamaicans, you know? Probably have a bobsled team. Doesn't have an army. Okay, they employ. Interesting. Or you know, chat. The more you know. They had 800 people. 800 people as of 2019. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Less than Netherlands. Interesting. That's actually a place. I'm not Catholic or anything, but like that, very interesting to me, you know? And I think it's more so kind of like, you know, the British stuff, just how old all that is. You know, like I've watched some YouTube videos where they like go in on like the tours and stuff over there. It's very fascinating to me. I'm fascinated, I guess, by like just the old and like the tradition of all that kind of stuff, you know, like they do this the same way all the, like, I don't know. The Royals are really good about that too. Just saying. Although, you know, they turn the heat down in the royal pool because, you know, they didn't want to like spend as, Charles was trying to be like, you know, better for the environment or something, you know. I thought it was interesting. Why Vatican can't play in the World Cup? Vatican FC. Wow, you'll vary. Okay. Interesting. That would be interesting if they would have like an Olympic presence. What would be somebody that would technically claim that as like their country? Like what would what Olympic sport we thinking for like the Vatican country? You know, what would be their sport? Like swimming? Or like high dive? I don't. Yeah, let's not keep it family friendly, by the way, chat. Just saying. Family friendly. I'm thinking bobsled. They can be like the Jamaicans. Or maybe the skeleton. Y'all ever seen that? Where they have like, yeah, the skeleton. Thinking Winter Olympics here. Goodness. I don't know. Prayer reciting. Is that an Olympic sport? Didn't know that one was. Beach. Like. Gilvary, I don't think that would be a thing they would. No, probably not. Maybe like ping pong, you know? Is that still an Olympic sport? Underwater basket weaving. That is the best place to weave a basket, though, actually. Just saying. Mom used to actually weave baskets. Kind of not really underwater, but you would soak the, you know, the stuff, you know? You would soak it so it was softened up so that you could, you know, do your weaving. Yeah. It was a whole thing. There's some of her, I guess there's some of her baskets around the house. I know there's some in there somewhere. I should show y'all one sometime. But you guys are like synced up over there and racing, aren't you? Looks like they got 2 passes left and they'll be done over there in Storms. You got like a couple left over there, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably 2.5.
Look at you guys getting done. Let's go. How's that notification? It was super quiet, but I heard it just barely. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think underwater basket weaving probably is their Olympic sport of choice. In the country of the Vatican. Is that what they call it? I don't even know. Oh, goodness. What is our weather today, chat? 69 degrees. All right. 60%. Holy cow. That's crazy. Oh no, the hill's getting Dave. Oh no. Oh no. Because John's got tracks. He's got more traction or something. You're gonna win by a cedar. Nice, John. Nice. That's funny. You practice under basket water weaving. What? Huh? How does that work? How do you weave water? I'm not sure about that. Insure Mile wins a win. I heard a good story the other day about a weave. It was Matt was telling it on his stream on Sunday morning. Maybe Saturday. Maybe Sunday. It was really funny. Kind of amusing. It was a Black Friday fight at a register, and he said there was like weave flying. They were ripping weaves out and chucking them and stuff. Like, oh god. You know, I went to Walmart one time on a Black Friday, and I will never do that ever again. I think I bought some video game that I never even played. Seems legit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was on sale. It was only like $5. And then I don't remember what game it was. Some Xbox game. But it was like, nope. I went to Target once. That was pretty organized. That wasn't terrible. The worst part with that, man, it was so cold. It was a super cold, like, Thanksgiving night, and we're standing at Target at, like, 9 o'clock at night. Also, my sister could get, like, buy a TV. Never again. Pay full price. It's not worth it. Just saying. That whole Black Friday craze. Oh, man. Nope. What happened here? This is so bad. There's just like a hole in this field for some reason. Helps if you hit the right buttons there, John. Gotta be a little better, maybe. I don't know. Like, it doesn't want to bring that spot up for some reason. Whatever. Really weird. Someday this is going to get leveled, I hope, anyway, so. Should not. Miss going to McDonald's at 3 a.m. Yeah, I can see that. I've been there, done that. I don't know. I feel like, you know, like your grocery stores and like that kind of stuff. Why that doesn't need to be open 24. I get like a McDonald's, but like a Walmart, I don't know. I know there's people with like, you know, schedules where they work and their free time is 3 o'clock in the morning to go buy their groceries and stuff, but I don't know about y'all, but if you go to like our Walmart after like, you know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the shelves are bare, so there's no point in going. Pops actually went the other night at like 8 o'clock at night or something, and he said it was a joke. He goes, the shelves were just completely bare. He's in the freezer section, and there's just whole sections, just nothing. And it's not like they don't stock. They just, I guess they don't, I don't know. They sell that much? I don't know. Used to do shopping early in the morning on the way home from work. Gotcha, Dave. Yeah, I don't know. But our Walmart's always been, like, bad for not having stuff stocked like, you know, you think it should be. That or they just sell that much. I don't know. Our store is pretty busy. Pretty darn busy. But yeah. We don't have corner shops. Yeah, we don't really have that. I mean, a corner shop here, I guess, would be like a gas station. Yeah. I guess. But, like, I don't know if you're talking like a little grocery store. Like, what does a corner shop sell wherever you're at? I don't know. Because, like, gas stations, you know, they kill it at like 3 o'clock in the morning still, you know? They're always busy, I feel like. But yeah, you can go in like neighborhoods and it's just neighborhoods. There's no like little shops or anything. Yeah, it's just like houses as far as you can see. Just saying. Sells food and other stuff. Okay. Basic stuff. So I mean, that's like a convenience store or like a gas station here, probably. I mean, you could go into like some of the bigger gas stations. You could dang near go grocery shopping in there, you know? Like canned food and ramen. Lots of alcohol. At like every gas station, at least in Missouri. Some states are different. Some states you have to buy your like liquor at like a liquor store. You can buy anything you want at a gas station, a grocery store, anything like that here in Missouri. As far as like alcohol is concerned, they got it all. All right, John and Dave look like they're wrapping it up. So Storms, let's go. Let's go. Be done in 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Good. Oh, I did leave a skipper there. Dang it. Oh, is Dave not okay? Like Dave's got something he's going around. Drain tile thingy do for. That's all right. All right, time to turn up the hill chat. Let's go. Can't wait. Been waiting this whole field for this moment. Or something like that. We should be okay. If we're not, I'll just turn the cart off. Or the cedar off. And raise it up. I mean, 1 mile an hour there for a second. We're fine. Drain tile, and it takes a little to get going. I got you, Dave. All good. All good. That's trippy. I can see my wheel marks up there, but there's no map. That's not strange or anything. Yep, Storms is done.
Time to go reload with seed.
Hey, yeah. I'm down to 44%. Of course, I did them small fields. That took a lot of time, but not a lot of ground covered. That's okay. I missed a spot. I know. I'll go back for it, guys. Don't worry. Took a nap, dreamt about Oreos, so you're off to the store to pick up. Be safe on your journey to the store, and enjoy the Oreos. There's something. Kind of funny, actually. All right. That is almost break time, too. Almost break time. Because, you know, the little rust loading incident earlier did not count as my break. Just saying. Definitely not. Hello. What was that?
I
You punch your microphone.
Yeah.
I hear you shouldn't do that. Or, you know, you do you. Whatever it takes, right?
It gave me a funny look, so.
Okay. Arms, I think we need to have a talk if your desk is giving you funny looks, okay? I think you need to stop playing Rust. That's what it is. Or something like that.
Voices in my head say I'm fine.
Yours too, huh? Or wait. They say I should be fine. I shouldn't worry about it. That's what I should. That's what they say. I don't necessarily believe them. Yeah. Follow you this hill. Not bad here, but down yonder, man. Thing's a little real. Alright, so we need every big articulated tractor that we have to have 1,500 horsepower. All the grip, the grip goes to yes. Alright, I don't care about top speed. 20 miles an hour is fine. But to be able to pull, like, you know, cedars up hills. How about that?
Okay.
Storm's like, this cuts into my scrapping time. I don't know about this. I assume you still like need a lot of scrap, right? Factory stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody does right now. Except for maybe Infinity. He cleaned up last night. He got like 5,000 scrap last night. Or something. He was scrapping forever last night. Which is awesome. Not a bad thing. Where are you going?
I was gonna start at this end, but I realized it's probably better to start at this end. Lined up with the fence before.
Did we ever paint on that side?
Yes.
Okay. It definitely needed some paint. Come on, buddy. Well, at least we have help. John's out here helping now. Get done on this side of the road, go fill up with seed, and head across the road. Maybe put my cedar on courseplay for just a few minutes, let it do some borders while I go take my break. Might be the strat. Yeah, that corner might suck with the cedar, huh? Just might suck. That's okay. Well, really, if I'm at 41%, I might not fill up for a little while. Because we got that truck of seed over there. I might just go over there and start seeding. And then worry about filling up later. The problem is some of those hills, those fields over there have real hills. So I guess, I don't know, I'd rather be a little empty on seed than full. Just for weight, if weight actually matters, I don't know. Don't know these days. Alright, but the good news is we're almost done here. With this field anyway. A couple more to go. Didn't fill up, you think it'll be fine. That's kind of what I'm at too, Dave. I think between all of us, there's actually less land over there than there is over here. Maybe, well, I don't know. There's a lot of grass over there that's taken up, you know, potential farming land, so. Then actually between John and I, we've got, do that. Anyway, between the two of us, we're going to have this done here in a second. That's good. Alright, I got that skipper. No skippers. I have that one over here to fix. I see, but like, you know, other than that, no skippers. Dave's in 43 and 4. Are you planting that as one field stars?
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess Courseplay sees it as one field, so you might as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. I kind of wouldn't mind painting a little divider there, but I guess eventually if we bought plot 19, that would probably just become all one field anyway, so not a big deal. But we'll see. Purple versus green. So purple's harvested. And green is first day of like, or first stage of seed growth. So basically seeded is what we're looking at here. And if you see the orange, that means it's ready to harvest. Not our fields, but ready to harvest. So that's what that means. Look at John being the lad going back and fixing my skipper. What a guy. What a guy. Oh, chat. Chat. Mr. Plugger just sent me something. Mr. Plugger just sent me a new toy. Thank you, Plugger. I will download that later. Definitely will download that later. No, the orange is just ground we don't own, and technically the like the game will harvest it eventually, if that makes sense. Like those fields that are ready to harvest, like eventually they'll just turn over to be combined or withered. We could technically go do contracts on these fields. See, these are a bunch of harvest contracts we could technically do. But we're not gonna worry about them. We got enough of our own work to do these days. We don't need contracts. That tractor was flying.
Plus the harvest contracts are kind of broken on this map.
They are kind of broken, yeah. No field. I'm planning on taking my guy real fast down here to this field. I know there's a fence along this edge, but we've also Starms painted a bunch of it, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm going to take him down there and set him up real fast on Courseplay and just let him do Enros for me while I go take my break. And if he immediately drives into the fence and gets stuck, well then, you guys have something to laugh at, okay? How about that? Y'all have something to laugh at. I don't know where we're going to park these seeders, by the way. I just thought of that. I don't know that we have room in our drive-thru shed, or it might be tall enough. I don't know. Need a lot for this stuff.
About to rearrange some stuff.
Yeah, probably sell like the little triple seaters. But yeah, so Starms painted a bunch of this, so if you notice, there's a lot more room between the fence and, you know, the field now, so definitely helps. Let's try to get this guy to go around like 3 times, possibly. I'll even put him on round just so he does the job. I can always clean up when I get back. What did I just do?
I don't know.
I guess that's right. Okay. I was thinking I put it on like multi, it's because I put it to round. That's why it's way over here. Okay. So we'll have some cleanup to do, but that's fine. Hopefully by putting it on round, it'll keep him out of the fence a little bit more. That's the hope anyway. Yeah, so we'll have a little cleanup to do. It's not a big deal. Buddy, you got to get all the way to the edge of the field, okay? I guess it's close enough, right? How long would that take, technically? 26 minutes. Not bad. All right, Storms, I'll be back in a minute. All right, chat. I'm going to take my 3 o'clock break right now while we just got this going. This good time to jump out and take my break. I will be back momentarily.